Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 12 trades. As you can see, today's date is October the 12th and I'm using my new Super Trader system. I want to announce that's coming this Monday, October the 18th. Anybody and everybody who is on my email list will be getting my daily trade plan for free for the last 2 weeks of October. So if you're not on my email list, I highly recommend you shoot me an email with your name and your email address. And then I'll be showing you how you can trade many trades as I do every day and having fantastic results just like this. So now you know what to do if you wish to get the daily trade plan for free. Anyhow, let's move on to these trades. This Aussie yen right here, it just, even though everything looked great in my plan, but it just doesn't want to do much of anything. And that is one of the main reasons I do more than one trade in a day. Imagine if I did the Aussie yen, I'd be sitting around for hours for nothing. Total waste of time. But anyhow, let's drag and drop this up. As you can see, it's just going flat, but everything looks great. Qualifies for a great way to trade. Blue boxes, drill down the lights from the higher time frames, all of them, all the way up to the monthly. Looking pretty good for buying, and that's why the arrow is there. And as you can see, I took it, was up about 12 pips, but you know, when you're running 12 trades, it's, you know, I was hoping to get a lot more. But anyhow, in and out, same price, produced $0. And as you can see, I took all the trades between 6 and 7 this morning, closed them out at various times. Again, as you can see, next trade, CAD Swiss. Another good example of a great way to trade. Blue boxes, blue super trend, arrow from higher time frames. Let's see where I got in at. Here's another one. You will notice that trades go somewhat against you, but it's not like it'll go 100 pips. Let's see now. Went against me 9 pips. Could have got more, but I closed it out just being happy. And I was happy with roughly 2 pips. 2 pips on the CAD Swiss, paid $214. Moving on to futures, 30-year bonds. Another one I thought would move more, but it didn't. You know, that's just the way life goes. Bought it. Here we go. Let's see where I got in at. Went a little bit against me, not a big deal. Just bouncing around. Higher time frames look a-okay for buying. About 15 pips against me, locking in 7 pips. And 7 pips on the bond, 30-year bond, paid $350. Moving on to the next trade, dollar CAD. Here we go. Now on this dollar CAD in real time, right at 6 a.m., everything was suggesting to sell, higher time frames. We had more red boxes. And the system did qualify for a great way to trade, but the market will do what the market wants to do. So that's why you have to have trade management and money management in order. Ended up locking in about 9 pips. And 9 pips on the dollar CAD paid $722. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, Euro CAD. Another one I sold from the higher time frames. There's the arrow. Qualified for a great way to trade. Red boxes. Let's see where I got in at. Here we go. Closed out the trade at this cursor with 16 pips. And those 16 pips on the Euro CAD paid $1,284. Moving right along to the pound dollar. Let's run a check on this. The system. In real time, I had 3 blue boxes, minimum 2. There's the arrow from the higher time frames. Let's see where I got in at. Right here. At this cursor, did go against me about 10 pips. And looks like I locked in 13 pips. And 13 pips on the pound dollar paid $1,300. Moving on to the next trade, Euro New Zealand. There's the arrow, higher time frame suggesting to sell. Did qualify for a great way to trade, so that's exactly what I did. Took the trade at this cursor right here. Should have got out over here, but not a big deal. I was still very happy with the totals. That looks like 19 pips. And 19 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid $1,392. Moving on to the next trade, I bought the CAD yen. Let's go and look for that CAD yen. Here it is here. Higher time frames, arrow suggesting to buy. The system, the super trend, the blue boxes. Well, and it did qualify. Not sure what I'm going to call this video yet, but if all these trades turn into a great way to trade, well, maybe I'll just call it that. Let's see. Took the trade at this cursor, did go against me, 7 pips, and I closed it out. Looks like with 16 pips and 16 pips on the CAD yen, paid $1,407. Moving along to pound New Zealand. Let's run a check on that. Did buy it. Well, this one didn't qualify for a great way to trade, but it was a double bottom. And I do 2 videos. Teaches you exactly how to trade this way. And it's called How to Trade Pullbacks. These are all the different things that you have to learn to be a successful trader. So let's see where I got in at. But the higher time frames was saying to buy. And let's see where I got in at. Did go against me, and I knew that it could come down here and test this bottom. But I knew with 95% certainty that it was going to go back up to the top. And it almost hit the top. Look at that. Not a big deal. Let's see. Took the trade here. Went against me around 36 pips. You can't remember these pound pairs, you cannot get away with a 10 pip stop. More often than not, you'll get stopped out. Locking in 33 pips, and 33 pips on the pound New Zealand paid $2,288. Okay, moving on to the next trade, Euro Aussie. Higher time frames suggesting to sell. There's the arrow, qualified for a great way to trade. We have red boxes, everything screaming to sell. So that's what I did. Took the trade at this cursor, went against me 6 pips, closed it out with 35 pips, and those 35 pips on the Euro Aussie paid $2,583. Moving on to the pound yen trade. There's the arrow, higher time frames was saying to buy. System, super trend blue. At this point, I had a minimum 2 blue boxes. Did qualify, great way to trade. Let's see where I got in at. Right here in this blue candle, went a little bit against me, not a big deal. 7 pips. Could have made a lot more, over 60, but I closed it out being happy with 30. And those 30 pips on the pound yen paid $2,645. Finally, we're at the last trade, the pound Swiss. Let's run a check on that. There's the arrow, higher time frames, was saying to buy. Super Trader system was saying to buy, blue. In real time, we had at least 2 blue boxes. Let's see where I got in at. Right here on this blue candle at this cursor. Didn't even go, well, might have went 1 pip against me. Locking in 28 pips. And 28 pips on the pound Swiss paid $3,016. So it looks like another great day of trading. Got my daily quote of 100 pips, actually a lot more than that. Today's pip total was 208 pips, and those 208 pips paid $17,206. So if your system is not producing on a daily basis like my Super Trader, well, I recommend that you get your hands on it. You want some more information on it, all you got to do is look right below this video and you'll see this right up. Super Trader system, I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you don't learn this, you'll never succeed at trading. My system has well over 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Comes with 5 MT4 templates, 12 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Now, I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. Now, there's a lot of ways to trade. I teach a lot of ways to trade. That's why there's 45 training videos. My #1 and best way to trade is a great way to trade. You're looking at a good example of it right here on the right hand side. And another video I did, which is about 50 minutes long, in red here, how to backtest using the trading simulator. You can get the equivalent of 1 year's worth of trading over the weekend. So it certainly will speed up your learning curve. If you don't have it, I suggest you get your hands on it. And then practice like I do over the weekend when the market is closed. So you can put this video on pause, read everything that I teach here. If you have any questions at all, simple, pick up the phone and call me. If you live too far, simple again, here's my email address. I do prefer Skype. All you got to do is click on this link right here. We'll have Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. I'll answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks. Keep in mind that I do all of that. You know, there will be no obligation to you. Now, of course, if you click on this link, you'll see 35 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. And don't forget, starting this Monday, for 2 weeks, you will be getting my daily trade plan for free. Definitely time to wrap up this video. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day, happy trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.